Hey there, and welcome to His Time 365. I'm so glad you're here for day 120 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at 2 Chronicles 22 through 24, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the Scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now, grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. The Rise and Fall of Kings. Lessons from 2 Chronicles 22 through 24. Have you ever watched someone rise to power only to see them fall due to poor choices? The story from 2 Chronicles 22 through 24 illustrates this cycle vividly. It provides a powerful narrative about leadership, influence, and the importance of making wise decisions. Let's delve into the lives of two kings, their decisions, and the consequences that followed. In 2 Chronicles 22, we meet Ahaziah, the son of Jehoram. His story begins with tragedy as his father loses his life, leaving him to take the throne of Judah. Ahaziah, influenced by his mother Athaliah, follows the ways of the house of Ahab, a family marked by disobedience to God. The text tells us that he did evil in the sight of the Lord. 2 Chronicles 22:3. Under his reign, Judah experiences turmoil and a further departure from the worship of Yahweh. Ahaziah's reign is short-lived. He aligned himself with King Joram of Israel, another king who had turned away from God. This partnership leads to a disastrous battle against Hazael, the king of Syria. Tragically, Ahaziah is wounded and eventually has his reign come to an end, a quick demise that serves as a stark warning about the influence of negative relationships. After Ahaziah's passing, Athaliah, his mother, seizes power. In a shocking act, she orders the removal of all her grandchildren to secure her rule. However, one child, Joash, is saved by his aunt Jehosheba and hidden in the temple for 6 years. This event highlights a poignant lesson about the lengths one might go for power and control. Athaliah's reign is characterized by idol worship and the desecration of the temple of the Lord, a direct affront to the faith of the people. As the story progresses to 2 Chronicles 23, we see a dramatic turn of events. Jehoiada, the high priest, rallies the Levites and the army to overthrow Athaliah. They bring Joash out of hiding, and he is anointed king of Judah. The people rejoice, shouting, "God, save the king!" 2 Chronicles 23:11. This moment represents a reclaiming of their faith and a return to the worship of the one true God. Joash's reign begins with promise. Under Jehoiada's mentorship, he restores the temple and the worship practices of Judah. The people are called back to their covenant with God, and the temple is repaired. They even gather contributions from the people to fund the restoration. This act of communal effort serves as a beautiful reminder of how working together can lead to significant change, much like how families or teams strive toward common goals today. However, as Joash grows older and Jehoiada eventually passes away, things take a turn. Influenced by the officials and the people, Joash begins to stray from the path of righteousness. He neglects the temple and the worship of God, leading to a dark chapter in his reign. The very prophets sent by God to guide him are met with hostility. Zechariah, the son of Jehoiada, boldly confronts Joash, urging him to return to the Lord. Tragically, Joash orders Zechariah's removal, demonstrating how quickly power can corrupt and cloud judgment. The consequences of Joash's passions are severe. His kingdom faces external threats and internal strife, ultimately leading to his downfall as a result of conspiracies against him. The narrative ends on a sobering note, showing the cyclical nature of faithlessness. It serves as a powerful reminder of how neglecting one's spiritual foundation can lead to chaos and turmoil. Now, let's connect these ancient stories to our modern lives. Think about your workplace. Just as Ahaziah was influenced by his mother, we can be swayed by toxic environments or negative leadership. Are there colleagues or practices that lead us away from integrity? It's essential to surround ourselves with positive influences that encourage us to uphold our values. Family dynamics also play a crucial role in personal development. Athaliah's ruthless ambition reminds us of the dangers of prioritizing power over love and guidance. Families should strive to support one another, fostering an environment where each member can thrive without fear of manipulation or control. In terms of our finances, consider the choices Joash made. Initially committed to restoring the temple, he later turned away from his purpose. How often do we start strong with financial goals only to be enticed by fleeting desires? Keeping our eyes on long-term objectives rather than immediate gratification is vital for true prosperity. Mental health is another area where this story resonates. Joash, once a beacon of hope, fell into despair and darkness when he turned away from God. In our lives, neglecting our spiritual well-being can lead to overwhelming stress and anxiety. It's crucial to maintain our spiritual practices, whether through prayer, meditation, or community involvement, to stay grounded in trying times. Digital life today also parallels these ancient stories. Just as Joash was swayed by the opinions of others, we can be influenced by social media and digital connections. It's important to be mindful of whom we allow to shape our thoughts and beliefs. Engaging with uplifting content can help us remain true to our values. Reflecting on these themes, we can conclude with a memorable reminder: stay rooted in faith and wisdom to navigate life's challenges. What influences in your life have shaped your decisions, for better or worse? How can families create a supportive environment that encourages good choices? In what ways can we maintain our spiritual health amid daily distractions? How do the stories of Joash and Ahaziah challenge your understanding of leadership? What practical steps can you take to ensure you stay true to your values in the face of external pressures? Thanks so much for joining me today for His Time 365. Remember, today's reading is 2 Chronicles 22 through 24, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into 2 Chronicles 25 through 27, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 121. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time.